Greetings everyone, I'm Durkonkell from YBShot. As some of you may know, I take great pride in my status as a Dwarven Beast Mastery Hunter, except today I'm not. This is Amaras. He is a feral druid on a hybrid cat-bear spec for the purpose of levelling. I say for the purpose of levelling, but the cat and bear specs are now so similar that there's basically no difference between them, so you can actually be spec'd as a bear and still be pretty competent as a cat. So I'm going to introduce you to Amaras, and then Amaras is going to introduce you to one of his favourite quests, which involves exploding mammoths. I'm quite proud of the user interface for Amaras. I actually prefer it to the user interface I'm currently using for my hunter, Durkon. The problem with the default user interface is that everything is too spread out. You've got in combat you need to be looking up here at your player frame to see what your health is, how much mana you've got left, or focus, or whatever resource you happen to be using today. Over here for the buffs and debuffs, which are increasingly important. Down here for your cooldowns, what abilities you're using, casting frames, and then over here for deadly boss mods, which, let's face it, may as well be a part of your default interface now. So if you're using a large monitor like I am, I mean I'm only using a 20-inch monitor, you can get far larger monitors, but it seems pretty big anyway. Your eyes are flicking all over the place, and you know, you go into a raid for an hour or so and you end up with horrific eye strain. So I've clustered everything that's important down here at the bottom. You've got the player frame, you've got the buffs and debuffs, you've got all of your abilities. The cast bar is integrated into the user frame there. And you've got the target, and next to it the target of target frame. Okay, well, enough about my user interface. Let's do some goblin engineering, which, as is typical for goblin engineering, involves blowing things the hell up. The quest is ample inspiration. The situation is that the Goblins at K3 have not brought enough food with them, or have eaten it all, or have blown it up, or some such thing, and they need some food pretty quickly. And there's mammoths. And mammoths, as you know, are big and contain large amounts of meat. Unfortunately, the goblins haven't got a convenient way to get to the meat, so they've sent me to, well, get the meat that's inside outside, so that they can eat it. Naturally, this involves the application of large amounts of explosives. I'm actually pretty much finished levelling through Northrend now. I should be onto the Cataclysm zones, but I can't head off to Cataclysm without doing this. So we're over here with Tora Rumble Wrench and her You Dead dispenser. That of course stands for the unstable D16 explosive device, and anything else that it might spell is purely coincidental. So let's find some mammoths. This blows up, doesn't it? This explodes if I don't throw it. Crap. Okay, so let's find some mammoths really quickly. Like within the next, let's say, 16 seconds. I have no idea where the mammoths are. Okay, according to the inbuilt quest things down here. Mammoth. And boom. Well done. I should hope so. Actually, this is quite ingenious. It's not just goblins blowing stuff up for the sake of it. It actually cooks the meat as well. That's more thought than I'd expect from a goblin. Right, well, just because I've got enough meat now doesn't mean we should stop blowing stuff up, so... I guess the whole fizzing and holding the bomb in your hands thing should have indicated that, you know, bad things will happen if I don't find a target for this. I'm sure carrying a large bomb in your beak, a bomb actually larger than your head, cannot be a good idea. There. Disappointing, you can't use items while you're flying. I'm easily amused. I suppose as a druid I shouldn't be needlessly blowing up the wildlife that's around here. I think my druid trainer would be disappointed in me. Ow, do you mind? Let's go and turn in the quest and
Hey, how you doing?
yes, your plan really was brilliant. Now, of course, one of the quest rewards for this, I remember well from my hunter, is the legendary K3 pachyderm prevention device. Which looks like a ridiculous rifle. I mean, the sight on its own is broader than most rifles. And of course the tagline, in case of emergency, pull trigger.
Glad I could help.
Goblins are nothing if not amusing. Well, that's enough blowing stuff up for now. Thank you for joining me. There'll be a large quantity of further videos appearing on YBShot, YBShot, that's our YouTube channel, in the near future. We'll be doing Warcraft as well as Minecraft, and pretty much whatever else we want to play. Maybe there'll be some Portal 2 co-op or other bits and pieces, we'll see. For now, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.